Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Minecraft. It's been a while, hasn't it? We are inside the castle in the Lord's Chambers, as you see. And we are pretty much almost done here, guys. And I know I've said that before, but I really mean it. Now, in this episode, we're going to be taking an inventory of everything we need to complete. And then I was thinking a little bit of caving, because we haven't done that in a while, and I need some iron. So we'll start here in the Lord's Manor. What I'm thinking about doing here is we've got the bed. I like the bed how it is. Got a nice painting here. I think I'm going to put another painting over here, perhaps. And most of what I need to add to this place is mostly rugs. I just need some rugs on here, and I think that'll fill out the room very nicely. I also need a few bookshelves to go ahead and finish up this lot. So I got quite a lot of leather to farm and some ladders and whatnot to get the little library done. Now in here, maybe a rug or something. Like I said, just rugs in some of these areas. You can see I've laid down some paintings and some banners. That's pretty much all. I need some iron for another set, so we can put this right here. I have a normal gray rug that I was experimenting with, but I think we're going to go with a little bit more color. Now up here in the servants' quarters, I wanted to keep relatively Spartan. Not a whole lot I'm going to do here. We're going to get a wash basin here, and maybe a shelf. Not really a shelf, but kind of a table type thing, so maybe people could bring their meals up here. The rooms are going to stay relatively Spartan. I'm thinking maybe a wash basin in here, and a wash basin in every little, which requires me making more cauldrons in certain areas. I had the angel picture that's above the thrones in here, since this is technically the priest's room. I think maybe some more bookshelves will do well. You know, religious templates and such, or books of faith. This is great, because I like that to be simple. And, oh, I forgot how to run. There we go. The roof is perfect. I got no problems with the roof whatsoever. And let's go ahead and close the doors here. Now, as far as the Great Hall, my main concern with the Great Hall were these open areas, and I really have no idea what to do with them. I think I'm probably just going to leave them bare. Just have areas where, I guess, guards would stand and keep watch over the hall. So I might do some armor stands here in the middle and just have them stay sentry. Other than that, I'm pretty comfortable. I like the chandelier. Everything else looks good. Here in the kitchen, I have some shelving space. I actually thought about putting some chickens in here for, you know, just food storage. I actually still might do that. I actually make these normal shelves and move these here and actually have a chicken or maybe a pig chill here to be ready for righteous slaughter. Storage room is good as is. Just kind of doing the check mark. And we know that the dungeon is in good shape. Don't want to go back to the dungeon. So other than rugs and a few little odds and ends, we are pretty much good. So I'm going to go ahead and get prepared for this caving expedition, and I will be right back. It's amazing to me, the moment that you actually go looking for a cave, none really present themselves. We're here at an extreme hills biome. The castle is that way. I'm probably going to be helplessly lost by the time we are done with this little expedition, but it's okay. Adventure is adventure. Nice little waterfall here. Hopefully we can find a really good cave system. I don't have any coal though, so let's go ahead and grab this for some backup torches. I also killed some cows that I saw along the way. So we have plenty of steak, if need be. And I think we found our cave entrance around here. So let's top off our coal. Got plenty of picks. I also have what's left of my unbreakable diamond pick. And, whoo, buddy, that'll do it. Alright, here we go. A spelunking expedition. And let's get this all nice and lit up. And here's our first little bit of iron. That's going to assist us. I found out I actually did have a little bit of iron. I have 20 ingots, or whatever you call it, of iron, which will definitely be helpful. Need a bit more than that, though, for all the cauldrons and such I am planning to build. And, ooh, I hear skeletons and zombies already. That's a good sign. And, man, they're everywhere. I can hear them. Rats in the walls. One thing that's been on my mind lately, as we begin our little... Oh, this cave has nothing. But I'll dig until I hear some... I mean, there's some bats. Bats are always a good sign of a rather expansive cave system. So while we search, I have been paying a lot of attention. I guess we'll go this way. I'm hearing things. And that's a lot of bats I'm hearing. Or no, those are spiders. Could I be near a spawner? Ah! Well, not a spawner, but definitely another area. Since there is no... Work our way here. And there's one of our bats. And we're being attacked by that bat. What's your problem, guy? We are definitely near some sort of spawner. That is a lot... Oh, I killed the bat. Oops. My bad. Hi, guys. Wow, there's a convention in town. Did I mention I am a light arachnophobe? I'm not nearly as bad about it as I used to be, but... Because I did that whole face your fear. Ah, yep, that's a spawner, alright. Built right up here. Let's get you lit up. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. Got my trusty can of raid sword here. That's what I need to call it if I get a sword with Bane of Arthropods on it. Alrighty. Let's destroy you. What we get? Diamond horse armor. Ah, name tag. Awesome. Iron. I only got one bucket, so I don't need you. More name tags. Nice. We got all the name tags for the doggies, I think. Beg your pardon? I heard you close by. Oh, there you are. Hello. And you stay down there. Let the water guide you. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. One thing I have been paying attention to, some people with older consoles have been having a lot of issues lately. And is that our way? Yes, that is the way we came from. They've been having a lot of issues lately because they've been doing updates to some of the more well-known next-gen titles, such as Destiny, which I've never played and probably will not play, and Grand Theft Auto 5, which I have played. But what they've done here is they have... There we go. They've made these forced updates that take up so much memory in a PS3 or Xbox 360 console that it's almost not even worth it to have the game anymore. It essentially makes the game kind of moot, for lack of a better term. You can't really play any other games on the console because so much memory and performance are required for these forced updates. And when asked about that, like, hey, some of these guys can't play the, you know, it's taxing their older consoles. Bungie's response with the required Taken King update was, well, I guess they better get a new console then. That to me is complete and utter bollocks. And here's why. I have a friend of mine who I had this discussion with about, and we have differing viewpoints on it. He's basically, well, they need to upgrade to these new systems because it's going to be, you know, these developers can't spend so much time for this small group that have outdated systems. The thing about it is I don't think it's that small of a group. I think there's a lot of people who can't afford a brand new system and rather spend their money on games. And he would say essentially, well, PC developers have been doing this forever, and it's true. I mean, the whole entire thing of PC is that new games come out and new updates come out, especially in MMOs, which I have become quite familiar with in terms of WoW, because I've had a lot of friends who would play World of Warcraft and then a new update would render their system, or, you know, they couldn't play it anymore. They'd have to get something fixed on their computer or get a brand new computer in order to play. And WoW is not a very graphically intensive game compared to others that I've seen. And I'm hearing you, I just do not see you. Should be some other paths that we can travel. Oh, how did I miss that? The thing about it is, though, and this is, consoles, in my mind, were made specifically so people didn't have to deal with the haphazards of the PC continually updating and rendering systems, you know, inoperable or not as advanced as they should be. One of the things that was great is while you may have a computer and certain games come out and you can't run it and you just kind of have to deal with it, with consoles you had a guarantee, at least when I was growing up, that, where are you? I think we're going the right way. You had the guarantee that, ooh, that's a lot. Is there another spawner? Or just a ton of zombies spawned? And I hear you. You guys are very, very close. You had the guarantee that an entire generation of games were going to be able to be played on the console that you spent good, hard money for. You never really... I think about it in terms of my experience as, you know, an 80s and early 90s kid. Imagine getting a Nintendo or an SNES or a 64. Let's use the SNES as a good example of it. And this is something that, fortunately, I think Sega would have failed at horribly had they done this. But imagine that you have an SNES. You love the game. And all of a sudden, you bought yourself Chrono Trigger, which is probably one of the most well-known RPGs on the console, period. Now imagine that they've done... I am digging down. That is a bad idea. Now imagine that they came out with an update that you could not play Chrono Trigger unless you were able to download this thing that costs about half as much as the entire system. Like, that would be completely unfair, don't you think? I mean, you bought this console specifically so you could play an entire generation of games. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the developer is completely at fault here. I just kind of have the opinion that if you are not going to support a game to the very end, like when you come out with, let's just say, an Assassin's Creed game, if you don't plan to have it completely supported for the entirety of its existence on the consoles that you've released it on, you can either do two things, I think, to fix it and make the situation better. You can either A, not release the game on the console at all, which is the more extreme of the two. But the other one is simply make some of these updates optional. There's going to be certain times where a developer is going to be like, hey guys, look, we moved on to this next thing. We're not going to have support for this patch anymore because we've moved on to a new build, which is a common thing in games these days. I think they should do that for consoles. Just essentially get to a point where we're going to be like, okay, your system isn't really meant to deal with this new update, guys. It can do it, it's just going to tax it by quite a substantial amount. And it may not work, but just to let you guys know, you have the option to basically stop support on the game. We will no longer be supporting the game to this point. You can play it up to wherever you're at on it in terms of content, if there's, you know, DLC or such, but the rest of it's not going to be available to you. That, to me, seems a lot more acceptable of an option. I'm hearing water, but I'm not exactly sure from where. Acceptable option than, you know, hey, you've got this forced, you have this forced update, and if you want to keep playing the game, period, you either have to get a new console or dedicate 9/10 of the console's hardware to playing the game. I just think that's bad sauce, and it's a problem that could be easily dealt with. But I think if it hurts people who have lesser, if it hurts gamers in general, it hurts the gamer community, and I'm not for that, obviously. But hopefully one of these days it'll get fixed, or some developer will realize, oh, we are at redstone level. That's good. I just got kind of tired of it and decided to start just digging down. Get 64 torches. There we are. And we've got almost a full stack of iron and a ton of other stuff we probably won't use that much. And I really have no use for redstone, so we're just going to go ahead and leave that there. Maybe get it on the way back up. Ooh! And this right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why we do not dig straight down. And we got more lava over here. How about over here? Lava over there. We're at a very large tub of lava. Oh! Oh. Man, that made me pucker. I've got no qualms admitting that. That was I thought I had fallen right to my death. All 24 levels and all this gear. I'm hearing lava, but I'm also hearing water. Where are you? I'm horrible at determining direction. Hello there, lava pool. And you are not in a cave system, so you know what? We are just going to head back up here just a little bit to where we can hear the water over the bubbling of fiery demise. And I'm hearing it to my left. We are very, very close. Wherever we are. Got some more iron. We're definitely going to have enough iron for our projects, which was the primary reason for this run. I still have plenty of diamond. Or not plenty of diamond, but I have diamond. And we already got our armor and everything made for our encounter with the Ender Dragon. And that is what we are going to be doing as soon as... What do I need to get rid of here? How about some dirt? That is what we're going to be doing as soon as I am done with the Teutonic Castle. We are heading back to spawn. We're going to go ender hunting and maybe go back into the nether again to get some, oh, what are they? The rods. The fire rods. Don't hear any more water. And we are going to find the End Fortress and go exploring through that, because that's always fun. Oh, we've got some granite here. There we go. Granite's a good determination that you found a cave system. And where are we? Ooh, there is lava right there. Careful. Careful. Don't want any surprises here. So far, so good. And lava. Let's put that right out. And let's do a little bit of exploring here. Just a normal pool. See some redstone there. What about... Nada? Ah! Large chamber. This is what we were needing. Let's not get swept into the lava. That would be a tragedy. I should have thought about that a little bit better. Ah, there's some lapis. I love to increase my lapis collection. And more lava. And lapis gives a lot of XP. And makes lovely blue blocks, which I like to use for various things. Not to mention now that it has a purpose. And let's go ahead and finish off the unbreaking pick. What do you guys say? Oh, diamond. I see you. I see you hiding there among that molten death. We're gonna get you. So far, so good. Let's look over here to see if you had any brothers or sisters. This may have been some of the pools that we were originally nearly falling into earlier. And... just one? Really? Aw. Throw away some of the spider eye. There we go. Hey, 1 diamond's better than nothing. I'll take it. I am not stingy when it comes to stuff like that. And we got this system. We'll go ahead and leave that lie. Haven't seen any mobs. As I say right before the zombie horde decides to make itself known, but an emerald. Hello, Emerald. I am a fan of your city. Very much so. Let's throw away the raw mutton. I have no need for it. Woo! Emeralds! Which are pretty much do the same thing as lapis to me. I just use them to make nice green blocks, since I really don't have any business trading with villagers. And we will search this over here. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we may be striking out. Nice little system, though. We did get some, we did get a diamond out of it. Now, here's... what's up here? Nada. That's good. Now, there was another path that we could take. Where was that? Up here? Perchance? We find something? Things? Or no, this is where we came from, wasn't it? Derp. My bad. No sense of direction. That's good old Wretch. Like Charlie Brown. Ooh. Well, I would like to find another cave. And that would be nice. But I'll tell you what, let's dig our way out. Because I don't know, we're at diamond level, so it's going to be a little bit of a chore. Oh, hello there, gold. I was wondering, I hadn't seen anything. Raw beef, get rid of the golden chest plate I got for killing a zombie before I started recording again. Some golden apples, maybe, with absorption, would be very welcome when fighting the Ender Dragon. There we are. Now, ooh, there's granite. We might be near another chamber. Anything? It just, not necessarily that's a given, that when you see granite you're near a cave system. It's just I found more often than not I only see granite deposits like that, like veins, when near caves. Might just be the thing that I notice. But yeah, I haven't really had any other build projects in mind. So I think the plan to pause the series after the dead Ender Dragon is probably going to be on schedule, guys. Maybe I'll do something once the new patch comes out with the offhand shields and all that. I think that'd be cool. I've seen pictures of some people on the snapshot doing like Roman Legion formations. That tripped me out. I loved that. There was a period in my life where I was obsessed with the Roman Empire. Like, the Roman Empire was one of the most fascinating eras in history to me. I nearly went to college to be... that's what I majored in. I didn't graduate, unfortunately. But I just... it's... when my attention goes off into another direction, that's just kind of what happens. But I was going originally to be a history teacher. Because I originally went with a theater major, and then I thought about theater education, so I could make money teaching other people how to be poor. Because, no offense, theater does not pay a whole lot in the West Texas, southeastern New Mexico area. So once I made peace with that, everything became a lot easier, and I decided history was something I'd always been really passionate about, and I loved the History Channel back when it was the History Channel, and yeah, just watched a whole lot of that, enjoyed it, and I'd love to teach, like, I don't know, elementary school, I think 6th graders, someone with a little bit degree of maturity that you could still I think some people who tell me that history is a boring subject, I don't understand that. And then their favorite subject is like math. And I really think they're ribbing me because I'm completely math lexic. I don't understand how someone could enjoy math over learning about empires that had risen and fallen before, we were even, in the consideration for running. But different strokes for different folks, I guess. But yeah, Roman Empire was always something. I like when I played Civilization 2, it's all I played. Roman Empire, all the way. Civ 3, Roman Empire, all the way. I was actually really surprised that I did the Shoshone when I did my playthrough of Civ 5, I think? Civ 5 or Civ 4, I think it was Civ 5. Ah, we have reached the doorway out. Good deal. Alright, well that was a nice little entryway out of here. But I think that's where I'm going to call it, guys. I'm going to head back to the house. We've got a diamond, 3 name tags, some lapis. We had a lot of redstone, but we decided to ignore that. Almost a stack and a half of iron, a little bit of gold. Good stuff. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.